I'm Ayla with National News. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders has put forward a bill that would give all Americans health care coverage by showing a government-issued card. This would expand Medicare, which is a health care insurance program for the elderly, to everyone in America. He claims it would make it less expensive and less complicated for businesses. The 28 million Americans that remain uninsured would then have insurance. People in America would no longer own premiums to insurers because the government-run insurance will be paid for by tax dollars. This is in response to Republican senators attempting to roll back Barack Obama's health insurance law. Sanders' bill is not expected to pass Congress. Now to Frankie.
Hello, I'm Frankie, and this week around the world, Myanmar has been slammed with allegations of ethnic cleansing of the Rohingya people. There has been a large amount of global criticism, with Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan calling it a genocide. There has been a total of 294,000 Rohingya refugees entering Bangladesh, according to the United Nations. One of the most disturbing reports in the situation is that Myanmar has started planting landmines on the border between them and Bangladesh. This is so once they leave, they can't re-enter the country. Multiple reports and satellite imagery has revealed security forces and local militias burning Rohingya villages. There's also been accounts of extrajudicial killing of citizens who were fleeing. Aung San Suu Kyi, the current state councilor of Myanmar, has said the global outrage toward the country is fueled by a huge iceberg of misinformation. Suu Kyi claims that she was protecting the entire Rakhine state, which is the south coast of Myanmar, home to a large amount of Muslims and Rakhines. Now to Brooke with local news.
Today in local news, Pennsylvania sent about 500 Medicaid renewal letters to the wrong people. This was caused by a faulty mail machine. Pennsylvania is offering free credit monitoring and fraud protections to about 500 people whose Medicaid renewal notices were sent to the wrong addresses. Those who received the letters could have seen people's personal information such as name, family members' names, addresses, dates of birth, employers, earnings, and case record numbers. That's all for local news. Now to Austin with politics.
On Tuesday this week, the Supreme Court granted a request by President Trump to continue to bar refugees from the countries under the travel ban. President Trump continues to believe that the travel ban will increase the safety of Americans. The travel ban will continue to block refugees from Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen. The ban could affect more than 24,000 people. It only took 5 justices to make the decision.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and this week in business, Apple has released a new trio of iPhones, the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10. This release has caused a lot of uproar, as the most advanced of the new phones, the iPhone 10, has the base price of $999. This is much more than the standard iPhone 8 that was also revealed, which starts itself at $700. The newly designed iPhone 8 is to consist of an all-glass body with improved water resistance. The new features of the iPhone 10 include the most advanced Apple camera yet, featuring facial recognition technology to unlock the phone. That's all with this week's business news. Now to Colin with sports.
Hi, I'm Colin. This week in sports, star linebacker Ray Lewis and game-breaking wide receiver Randy Moss are among 11 first-year eligible players for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Also, Houston, Texas defensive end J.J. Watt's brother T.J. Watt has had his NFL debut Sunday against the Cleveland Browns. TJ had a phenomenal performance with 6 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 interception, and was named NFL Defensive Rookie of the Week. That's all with sports. Now to Jalen with entertainment.
In today's news and entertainment, the Australian actress Rebel Wilson won a defamation case and was awarded $3.6 million. This is the largest defamation case in Australian history. A media publisher of Woman's Day magazine had defamed Wilson by branding her a serial liar who fabricated almost every aspect of her life. Woman's Day magazine claims Wilson lied about her age, name, and childhood to make it to Hollywood. Wilson is upset about this, and she says it has to do with her not getting certain roles in movies. Last, Rebel Wilson claims that this case wasn't all about the money, and she's looking forward to donating to some great Australian charities. That's all for this week's news.